Aaron Copland, famous American composer. Aaron's parents owned a department store. They moved to America from Russia when lots of Russians were homeless.
I am Aaron Copland to be exact. I was born November 14th, 1900. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York with my parents Harris and Sarah and my 4 older siblings. I gotta say, when I was little, I helped as a salesman at my parents' department store. Since I was a kid, I was really good at selling the kids' toys. I just told them I loved it, and they bought it for their kids. About when I was 7, I started really loving music. I tried to get my older sister Lorene to teach me how to play piano, but she just thought I was annoying. Now I'm 10, and I still love music. The same amount, maybe even more.
When I was a teenager, I asked my parents to get a real piano teacher. They said that they would pay for it if I found the teacher. They wanted me to learn how to be responsible. My teacher in Brooklyn was Leopold Wolfson, but when I felt I needed higher-level instruction, I switched to Reuben Goldmark. Lots of Americans were interested in listening to classical music by European composers, but I felt they needed to learn about American music too. I had always been on the lookout to go to France, and when I was 20, I got a chance to study music in Paris, France, because I was accepted for the first fellowship at the Conservatoire Américain at the Palace of Fontainebleau. There, I took a harmony class taught by Nadia Boulanger. I thought that she was good, and I wanted her to become my teacher. I was hesitant about making her my teacher because I had never heard of a composer that studied with a woman. I sometimes traveled around Europe, and while doing it, I discovered that lots of people were listening to a new type of music, jazz. I got inspired by jazz. I experimented with different sounds to try to make my music sound more modern. I wanted to develop concert music that had an American sound. I realized that only the people who were serious about music liked mine, but I wanted everyone in America to be able to enjoy my music. When I went to Mexico, I started taking some pieces of Mexican folk tunes and incorporating it into my concert pieces. Everybody liked my first piece, El Solo en Mexico, so I started adding American folk songs to my music, and people liked it a lot. Later, when I devoted more time to conducting and teaching, I told all my students to experiment with different sounds and to be creative with their music.
The Cat and the Mouse. The Cat and the Mouse was written by Aaron Copland in 1920. It is musically humorous. It features a skittering rodent and a sinister feline. It was first played at a student concert. It was Aaron Copland's first published work. El Solo en Mexico. El Solo en Mexico was written in 1936. It developed Aaron Copland's populist style. Billy the Kid. Copland composed Billy the Kid in 1938. It is a famous ballet. It is based on American folk material. Rodeo. Rodeo was written in 1942. It celebrates the American West. It had 22 curtain calls when it premiered at the Metropolitan Opera House. Symphony No. 3. Symphony No. 3 has 3 sections. It was written between 1944 and 1946. It was Aaron Copland's final symphony. It was first performed October 18, 1946. 2 other famous compositions by Aaron Copland were Appalachian Spring and Fanfare for the Common Man. Aaron Copland died in Tarrytown, New York on December 2nd, 1990, at 90 years old. Extra Aaron Copland facts. Aaron became known as the Dean of American Composers. He did not like this nickname. His early musical influences were Chopin, Debussy, and Verdi. He was also influenced by Bach and Mozart.
Okay, hopefully that video taught you some facts about Aaron Copland. Now we're going to do a fun quiz. So if you could go in the chat and do it privately to me, Olivia Lee, if you have a second device you could do it on, it can be anything like a phone, iPad, computer. So they just need to know. If not, it's okay because you can still do it. It'd just be a little easier if you did. But just type yes or no. I think everyone has it. So if you don't and I just missed it, unmute and say so, but I think everybody so far has another one. So on that other device, you're going to go to kahoot.it. I'm going to type that in the chat so you know how to spell it. And then it's going to ask you for a pin. So I'm going to share my screen now. So do this on your other device because the answers to the questions will be on my screen and you will just see like a triangle, a diamond, a circle, and a square, and they will correspond to the answers. So I'm going to screen share and send the pin. So the pin is at the top. If you don't see it, it's 1675113. Wait until, and then you can join with the name you have on Zoom, but if you don't want to put like your last name, that's fine. So far I see 3 people. 4. So I'm going to start it soon. So if you're not in, can you unmute and say so? Because I can really just need to know. Is that everybody? Okay. Does everybody see their name? If you don't, can you unmute because I just saw someone pop in? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start it now. What year was Aaron Copland born? And there are 60 seconds to answer each question. But if everybody finishes before the time limit, it'll automatically go to the next one. 30 seconds. It's okay if you don't know, just take a best guess. Looks like the majority of people got it right. The correct answer was 1900. What was Billy the Kid? Got 5 answers. It's one more. It's 30 seconds remaining. Five seconds. Gonna just take a best guess if you need to. Yeah. Okay, looks like we have some scattered answers here. The correct answer was a ballet. Ooh, Ceci's in the lead. That's good. Okay, next question. Where were Aaron's parents originally from? China, Russia, England, or Brooklyn, New York? Got 4 answers. Fifteen more seconds. Correct answer was Russia. 3 people got it right. Ooh, Justin has the highest answer streak and is in first place. Good job. Choose the option that is not true. Aaron Copland died in 1980. Aaron Copland's last symphony had 3 sections. Aaron learned some piano from his sister, and later in life, Aaron started to do less composing and more teaching. Four answers in, 30 seconds remaining. Five answers. Just take a best guess if you're not sure. Ooh, 4 people got it right. That's good. Justin's still in the lead. 4 correct answers. True or false? The nickname that Aaron didn't like was the Dean of all composers. True or false? Okay, that was really quick. The correct answer was false. It was the Dean of American composers. This is the year where Aaron composed his famous ballet, Billy the Kid, 1944, 1938, 1920, or 1901. Got 2 answers, 50 seconds remaining. Ooh, pretty scattered answers here. The correct answer was 1938. There, 1944 and 1920 were also years where he did compose things. Justin Stone. Where did Aaron work while growing up? his parents' movie theater, his parents' bakery, his parents' department store, or his parents' pet store? Looks like most people got that one correct. The correct answer was his parents' department store. True or false? Aaron wanted his music to have an American sound. Correct answer was true. Looks like the majority got that one correct. Okay, Justin has an answer for you again. 3. Choose the fact that is true. Aaron grew up in New York City. Aaron composed another symphony after Symphony No. 3. Aaron had no sisters, and Aaron loved piano since he was little. Three answers, 40 seconds remaining. Wow, lots of different answers here. Yes, the correct answer was that Aaron loved piano since he was little. Ooh, now Holden has the highest answer streak. 3. True or false? Aaron first played the cat and the mouse at an important party. Four answers. Wow. That was a mix that time. The correct answer was false. It was first played at a student concert. Holden's catching up. Which is false about Aaron Copland? Aaron composed music and ballets. Aaron lived for 90 years. Aaron's mean sister refused to teach Aaron piano, and Aaron helped sell kids' toys at his parents' store. 4 answers. Okay. The correct answer was that Aaron's mean sister refused to teach Aaron piano. That is not true. She taught him some. Ooh, Holden took the lead. What was Aaron's first published work? The Cat and the Mouse, Billy the Kid, Rodeo, and El Solomaico. The Cat and the Mouse was the correct answer. Looks like the majority got that one. Justin takes the lead again. True or false? Reuben Goldmark was Aaron's teacher for some time. It's like most people got that one correct. He was his teacher. Ooh, now Mabel and Henry have the high streak and are in first place. What did Aaron want his students to do? Play only his pieces, experiment with sounds and be creative, never play piano with another teacher, or practice 5 hours a day? It's like most people got that one correct. It was experiment with sounds and be creative. Amelia now has the highest streak. Mabel and Henry still in the lead. There's one more question. Where did Aaron Copland die? New York City, Brooklyn, France, or Tarrytown? Where was last time on this one? Wow, very scattered answers. The correct answer was Tarrytown, New York. But he did study in France for some part, but that was not where he died.
Now for the podium. In third place, we have Justin. In second place is Holden. And in first place is Mabel and Henry. And fourth was Amelia, and fifth was Susie. Okay, so that's it for that. Now I'm going to play part of Hoedown from Rodeo, which was from Aaron's famous ballet, Rodeo. That ballet was about a girl who fell in love with a cowboy, and then after she finally got him to notice her, she decided to fall in love with a different cowboy who was nice to her all along. Thank you, and that concludes this presentation about Aaron Copland.
Good job, Olivia, and congratulations, Mabel and Henry and everybody. Some of the question is actually quite difficult, huh? So good job, everybody. Oh yes, Amelia. Oh yeah. Very well. So I mean, personally, I know very little about Copland, but after this, I think I know more as well. And next week we will have Andrew talk about Bernstein. Bernstein actually is one of Aaron Copland's very, very close friend. Aaron Copland is actually just like the father or mentor for Bernstein. So it's a very interesting relationship as well. In music is always have a lot of mentorship, and especially if they are doing in the same time in a different time period. I think that was the time in the music industry start to have more people work together, not just always competition. So it's a long history, and I do enjoy talk about a lot of music and also the friendship. Remember last time we talked about Mendelssohn. Mendelssohn also, we talk about he is not just be a great composer, but also I think he is being a true friend for a lot of musicians. And I also believe Aaron Copland and Bernstein, they also carry on that kind of decency to carry each other, to support each other, and have a very strong friendship. So this series is not just talk about music, but also talk about friendship. And all of you know that soon we will have, I think we have two more series, two more sessions. One is the one next week, and then we will have the one after is Mabel and Henry gonna do Beatles actually. So we will have a lot of newer composer coming up, and to be continued will be next year. After this session, we will take a little break, and next year we will come back with talk about world music. So we talk about all different music all over the world. So we will assign everybody a different, maybe different country, different region. So we can start working on that. And thank you everybody joining us today. And again, we're gonna take a quick group picture. So if you would turn your camera back, if it's possible, unless you are in some private, no, I'm sorry. Oh. Hello, Opie. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Holden. Hello, Krista. Oh, we have so many people today. All right, yes. Okay, so ready? Say cheese. Okay, thank you everybody. Next week, same time, Saturday, 4 o'clock, we'll talk about Bernstein. Okay, see you guys. Bye, good job.
Bye.
Bye.